Alrighty then, guys, I am back once again. So we're going to be doing DefenseWall. So DefenseWall, what is it? It's a HIPS program, and basically what HIPS means is Host Intrusion Prevention System. Now, what does this do? Well, a Host Intrusion Prevention System basically blocks unknown malicious code, and it's about what that code does. So basically, if you remember, if you go back a while actually to Buffer Zone, and now Buffer Zone Pro, that's there's no better version of that. There's no better paid version of Buffer Zone. That's literally everything that you can get, and it's free. Buffer Zone is a lot like this, really. It has a I can't remember. It has like a similar name to Host Intrusion. What is it? Host Intrusion Prevention System. It has a similar name to that, but I can't bring it to mind. But it works in the same way. So if we just get on with installing it anyway. And it's from a website called SoftSphere, by the way. So, DefenseWall is a strong, proactive anti-spyware protection for your PC. It gives you the maximum level of protection with a minimum of effort by you. The main idea of DefenseWall HIPS is to separate applications into trusted and untrusted groups. So that's like with Buffer Zone, putting it like the untrusted files into the buffer zone. So keep that in mind. And protect sensitive registry and file areas from being modified by untrusted applications. So it's going to put the web browser and all of the vulnerable programs into the it's gonna restrict it basically by DefenseWall. So we're gonna click next. Yes, next. Then it's a bit different, this one. It goes away for a minute and then it asks you to restart the computer. So, very quick install really. So you don't even have to wait for a progress bar to go by. It's lightning fast. And it's only, like 3 megabytes. So, you can run this alongside something, but then just the way it blocks anything that is untrusted, well, where can you go wrong? I mean, literally, you could put this on your grandma's computer or something like that, and that they don't know what they're doing. But as long as you set everything to untrusted, then it's better to have them coming along and saying, "Oh, this is not working," rather than to have them, then have to, I don't know, pay some guy 50 quid to come out and fix the problem, is it? So, you just block everything. You just say no. But just for advanced users, like me for example, you can sort of tell when something's bad or not. So all you have to do is just let the good stuff through that you want to come through, if you know what I mean. So literally, if I just know that I'm downloading a good program and DefenseWall blocks it, I can just say, "Oh, I know I can unblock that." So really, for advanced users, you can pretty much just use it on its own, I reckon. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna allow that one. So Windows Media Player is going to be run outside the untrusted zone, and then it is going to be it is going to be like run inside the untrusted zone. Really, to be honest with you, I don't really see that many Windows Media Player attacks that often. Oh dear. Now my computer's fan is going crazy. Right. So yeah, all it does is it's like a dry run. It's literally just initializing it and setting it up by running it outside the untrusted zone. Oh, actually no. I think it is. No, is it? I think it's inside the untrusted zone. Let's have a look. Yeah, because it says that. Anyway, let's get into the interface for a sec. So this is the interface. It says about your processes that you have running, and you can just terminate them. Look at that. You can just go ahead and straight out, say, go away. I don't want you running. And that's just for anything, by the way. Just literally anything. You have file and registry rollback. So you can click on something, you can say rollback to, and it'll go ahead and remove all the registry keys that are different. And then you can say go banking or shopping. So this is a special web browser mode that allows safe access to online banking. Whilst in this mode, your information is protected from untrusted computer processes. When you finish your banking, do not browse to other websites. Instead, close the browser and then open it as you normally do. This is a one-time message. So as you can see, this is not even your typical web browser. This is actually DefenseWall's browser, and it's very basic. And literally, you just go shopping online or something like that. So basically, this this just simply cannot actually get in to just nothing can get past this. I can go ahead and log into Gmail, and nothing no processes that are untrusted, including what could be a Trojan, will be able to pick up my information. That's it. So I could go to Tesco.com. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, I could go to Tesco.com and just browse, and I don't really need to show you logging into one of these websites, because there's no point. I mean, it won't look any different. I'll just be logging into Tesco.com just as I normally would do. And all we're seeing is that nothing can get past this. So I'm just going to close that down. Now you got stop attack, and I think what that does is it stops all of the untrusted processes running on your computer. So literally anything that just like comes down, that could include a viral injection. I can't quite think of what it's called. It's like where a virus, like literally you download something to your computer, and it might just reboot your computer. You might not even see anything happen, and you might not even see anything run. Like literally, it just may reboot your computer. So all of these are the untrusted applications, and you can just, if you wanted to, if you really wanted to, you could run any of these as untrusted. I mean, trusted, rather. So you could go to Windows Media Player, and you can just run as trusted. and you can remove it. You can add an untrusted program. You can exclude things. So removable drives are untrusted. Network folders are untrusted. You have the events log. So look at all that. Look at that. Literally, it's tracked everything. Just absolutely everything. Every file or registry access. It'll log it right there. So if you know what you're doing, you can see what's going on. You have advanced options. I'd have I'd have alarm notifications. Nah, that's alright. And yeah, just you can. Oh, I don't quite get that. You have download areas options. Yep. You have password protection, so you can have a password to stop anything from or anyone from deactivating DefenseWall. System restart control. So you can dictate which untrusted applications are allowed to restart the system. Currently, none of them can restart the system. So that means, for instance, if you did get a viral injection, whereby a virus just restarts your computer out of the blue, if you had this on here, then basically that wouldn't happen. It because DefenseWall is already on here, and it will not. It will just say no. It will just not allow that. So screen recording exceptions, secured files. So you can add a file, a document or something, and basically DefenseWall will just simply not allow that file to be changed in any way. So go to pictures. Let's just literally select something so random, desert. So now that file cannot be it can't be edited. I don't think it can be deleted either. But let's see. So desert. Let's say edit. So let's try and edit it a little bit. Save. Actually, yeah, no, that's it. No, it won't allow any untrusted applications to edit it. Sorry about that. Yeah, so any untrusted applications, it won't allow it to be edited. You can check for updates. Check for updates. No. And yeah, I think that's about everything I want to show you for now. Let's go ahead and try. What was it now? That's that log. Oh, dear me. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we're back. Gonna go ahead and download that file in the last video we were talking about, the supposed Minicam Pro. So Internet Explorer is untrusted. Now you can see that we have 2 untrusted processes running. So if we click that, untrusted processes, see we've got we've got Internet Explorer running. So literally, oh dear, is it running in the tray? Yeah. If we just open this up again. Main. Yeah. We have a big red button there, and that will just stop everything from happening, guys. Literally anything that's going on, any Trojan, any botnet, stuff like that will just be stopped because DefenseWall has been installed. I mean, just imagine if you installed this, like, just when you very first bought your computer, rather than an antivirus, you know, literally it would have no access to do anything. Now I've just remembered I need to disable my antivirus to oh. Well, that's good really, you know, means that it's doing its job, isn't it? But there we go. So downloading the file. So let's just cancel that and do it again. So we've got 3 untrusted processes running now. Oh, that's still Internet Explorer. Excuse me. So guys, this the virtual machine is like lagging out right now. So we're nearly there. Generate link, come on. There we go. And download. Whoops, have I? Is it there? Wow, come on. There we go, finally. Nearly there, guys. Do bear with me. Oh, I've got work in a bit. Better go ahead and wrap this one up. So this is blatantly a bad thing, and if this will just let me get to it, you can see that on the icon we have a little wall. Guess what? DefenseWall. So DefenseWall has, you know, any file that is downloaded by an untrusted web browser, and that means all web browsers, basically will not be trusted unless if the user allows it to be trusted. So if we right click, DefenseWall is right there. You can just be you know, literally you can just right click and say run as trusted, or you can change the status to trusted. So if you know, just basically any files out there that you know are okay, you know, and you're quite sure that they're okay, literally that's all you have to do, is just allow it to be trusted. Anything else that you just don't know what it is, just don't let it be trusted, and literally, you know, your computer is just gonna remain clean, and you won't even need antivirus for this. So what we're gonna do is we're not even gonna do anything. Okay, we're just gonna right click, say extract all, extract. Sorry, I'm losing my sense of tongue. And then just double click on it. So look at that, Minicam Pro, untrusted processes, it's running. And as you saw in the last video, that's really the only process that runs. Let's just cross-check it by Task Manager. Usually, what happens is that it goes away. And I can tell you now the reason why it's not gone away, and I can. I knew this would happen actually. Reg server has not been accessed by this Minicam Pro. It hasn't been accessed. So that's why Minicam Pro didn't go away. Because Minicam Pro is trying so hard to access this reg serve, to do whatever the hell it's done, like from last time when I showed you. But it can't do that. It literally just cannot do that because DefenseWall is having no mercy and is not letting it do anything. So if I want to, I could just leave this running forever and it wouldn't do anything to my computer. It's just a little file. So I'm just gonna close that. And there's one untrusted process running, and you know what I can do? Stop attack, and that's it. My system has not been modified in any way, and I can just highlight these two things right here, click delete, yes, and that's it. So let's go ahead and try downloading more crap. I'll just see what my time is, guys. 1 sec. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll give this about 5 minutes, alright? So now we're going to go ahead and download some crap that I know is not good for your computer. So malware domain list. Literally, it's been ages, guys, since I did my last virus video. But I still feel a bit thingy that this will even work. Now, have I got Java installed? Java? No, have I? No. Never mind. We'll just go for this one. I might have to make a new virtual machine and I don't know, get some outdated Java on it or something like that. Now, this does look promising. I will just copy that link because it does look quite promising actually. Because it might be a rogue that I can like test out or something like that. And I'll copy that one as well. So let's run this. So I clicked run, and I'm guessing that the application is trying to run. So let's tick that box and click install. So select your country. Let's see, Great Britain. Cell phone provider. Orange. I think. Let me see. Well, I'm not. Well, I'll tell you now. I'm not putting my mobile number into that. No way. Well, I do have an old phone that I don't really care about. Well, to be honest with you, I don't think that. Actually, no, I can't, because my old phone, I can't really top up on that one, and this is probably gonna yeah, it will probably take a lot of money off your phone. So yeah, all this is, guys, I reckon, is merely an application that appears to be Adobe Flash, and then it's making out like you have to send a £5 SMS to get an activation code to activate your copy of Flash Player. Well, that's not true. You don't have to do that at all, actually. So what we're going to do is, DefenseWall, stop attack, and literally, everything is closed. Internet Explorer is closed, the files are closed, literally that, and that's it. Everything's gone that could have caused us a threat. So let's try a few of these, and then we'll call it a day. Because I think that I think you guys can see now that, literally, as long as you only allow the stuff that and 100% and only 100% sure is okay to download. If you only allow those things to be trusted, then I would when your antivirus expires, or if you have free antivirus, I would seriously consider just getting this, because you'll also notice that your computer, if anything, will run a lot faster than one of these big security suites, because it's not using any definitions or anything. It's just not allowing anything that's untrusted to get through, and that's it. No fussing, no scanning. Literally, it's just all in what is trusted or not. Well, I don't think that one's gonna work. Let's see. All of these are like the same thing, So let's try a Trojan. Just a Trojan. I don't really get where they get these names from, by the way, on malware domain list. Just literally, like, they're so random. Sometimes it's Trojan with a small t, sometimes it's a Trojan with a capital T, sometimes it's Trojan.fakealert and then some big number. I don't really get it, to be honest. All I know is, like, Trojan, virus, spyware, fake alert. That's basically just, that's like scareware, saying that you've got some crap on your computer or whatever. I'm just going to check my time, and then I'm going to probably polish this one off, actually. Yeah, guys, we're actually at 30 minutes. I'm probably just going to end the video there. So that's it. DefenseWall, is basically awesome. We've got one last untrusted process. Have we or have we not? No. So literally, that's it. It's so easy to use. Here's all the untrusted applications, they're all there. Those are the untrusted. These here are actually the files that I found in that Minicam Pro download, and this AutoIt3.exe. AutoIt3.exe is interesting because it's actually an application that creates small executables, this being one of them, that will perform actions on a person's behalf. So it's like when you record a macro in spreadsheets, and you get the spreadsheet to do stuff by recording mouse clicks and what you enter in. Well, it's like that, but it's a bit more complicated, and you program it to make the computer carry out tasks. So that's that's very malicious. That could be anything. But yeah, all of these untrusted applications aren't going to be able to do anything. Events log, that just tells you what's going on. Advanced, we've been here. Did I not go over something? Resource protection. Yeah, that literally, all of these processes here cannot get to passwords, game accounts, or any other sensitive data. You can add a process. You can remove a process. You can add a new file or folder or what. Just literally, I mean, as long as you got it all configured, you're all good to go. And the interface is pretty concise, isn't it? I mean, 4 tabs, stop attack, that's like the key one. And what I love is just how it has a big red button. I mean, isn't that not just the perfect thing for a novice user? A novice user, literally, they just want a big, gigantic button that's red, and it just says stop. And they click that, and that just stops everything. And that's it. How good is that? Isn't that just what people want? So, DefenseWall is brilliant. It really is. Okay, so if you want good protection, I'd say go for DefenseWall. And when my antivirus expires, I might switch to that. So, I hope that gives you guys something to look at. I hope that helps you. If you have any videos that you want me to do, please do just message me or leave a comment in this video's comments or something like that. And yeah, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll speak to you later.